Hey guys, this is Nick from Deface Games, featuring the best Android games of March 2020. Many cool new games have been released and made their way to Android. As usual, we've selected the best ones for you to check out. All of these are released and Play Store links are in the description below. Let's start with our first game, Summer Catchers, a new adventure game from the creators of Alto Adventure Games' Noodle Cake. This is a gorgeous autorunner port of the PC game that was released on Steam last year. This Android version is a premium release, so there are no ads or in-app purchases. For level design and graphics, it's one of the best we have ever seen in Android games. The graphics are awesome, and you will enjoy the very fitting music soaring through this adventure runner. The little changes in gameplay such as puzzle and rhythm mini-games add a great feel to the game. You will love the characters and words you encounter and will be anxious to see what happens next. It's simply the best game of this month. Moving on to DADISH. If you're a fan of adorable 2D platformers, you're going to love DADISH. First and foremost, you play as a radish that's a dad, hence the title's name. I thought it was Dadish as in kind of a dad, Dadish, but never mind. It will be your job to save your children by facing off against fast food themed foes. There's a total of 40 levels to beat, interspersed between 4 separate boss fights, so there's a good bit of content to explore. Controls are simple and work well. The game is very addictive, and you'll enjoy the funny dialogues at the end of each stage. Also, the game's soundtrack is rocking and fits this action packed game. Seriously, if you enjoy mobile platformers, Dadish is a must play this month. Next on our list, The House of Da Vinci 2. It's a paid game and follow up to the original The House of Da Vinci, an escape room game similar to the Room series. Yes, that means you'll spend your time solving puzzles to progress the story. And this time around, the story offers a fanciful time traveling experience where you'll witness a series of mysterious events. The controls are smooth and there are no issues moving objects. Its fully voiced and animated story will lead you to the greatest discovery in human history. So if you'd like to find out what that is, you'll have to play through this excellent puzzle-filled sequel. Moving on to Boris and the Dark Survival. It's a paid survival horror adventure and the third title in the Bendy series of mobile games. The first game was an auto runner, and the second was a survival game. In this one, you play as Boris the Wolf and explore an abandoned cartoon studio in first person through bird's eye view. The goal is to survive long enough to escape the grasp of the monstrous ink demon, tracing your every step. You need to scavenge for supplies, keep eating things, and keep yourself on the move to avoid getting caught by the ink demon. And when the demon eventually does creep up from behind, it really gets intense. Next, Omnom Run. Omnom, the star of the Cut the Rope, has returned in a brand new game. This time, Zeptolab is branching out into the runner genre. The game is based on Omnom spending his time dashing through the streets of Nomville. Players will have to avoid obstacles, collect coins, and power-ups that can be used to clear the way through each level. Some of the boosts on offer to our squishy green heroes include rockets, jumping boots, and magnets. There are many different colorful locations to explore, from busy streets and rooftops to robot factories. There are also a whole host of other characters to unlock. There isn't anything bad about the game. It's a great, enjoyable experience. But deep down, it just made us sad that somewhat as good as Zeptolab is, they just cloned Subway Surfers. Moving on to Dragon Raja. In this stunning free-to-play RPG, you'll explore cyberpunk-inspired. The graphics of Dragon Raja are really console quality and very impressive. It even has day-night cycles and different weathers. Most MMORPGs have patchy storylines, but not this one. It has a very compelling storyline with well-animated cutscenes and fast-paced combat. It features multiple endings, and NPCs will react differently based on the choices you make. The character customization in-game is extensive. Also, it has instant voice chat so you can communicate with your friends whilst playing PvE and PvP. The game is literally the novel, and it's one hell of a delicious cinematic feast for your eyes. Moving on to World War Duh. It's a real-time PvP from Jam City and is basically another Clash Royale clone, but a very good one. You unlock, collect, and upgrade cards to create a combat deck and go to war with your opponents. You can also upgrade and control your commander during the battle. The battles are online 1v1 multiplayer in real time. And you can also show your dance moves to humiliate your opponent in battle. Or yourself. The game concept and gameplay work smoothly. There is no overtime or tiebreaker, and draws are very common, which can be frustrating, like when you draw 5 matches in a row. Overall, a very fun game to try. Next on our list, LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed. It's a new turn-based RPG from Gameloft with a LEGO theme. You'll assemble a team of minifigs from a selection of over 50 characters. Each has their own set of skills and abilities, so you'll want to mix and match them to get a well-balanced squad. The story is very straightforward, set in the ruins of Pip Town, and players are tasked to rebuild it. To do that, they'll have to venture out battling and meeting other minifigs. It also has asynchronous multiplayer, so you can join guilds and borrow your friends as heroes to assist you in battle, but not play together cooperatively. Moving on to Dragon Quest of the Stars, a new game from Square Enix for an old title. Essentially, this is a casual RPG that offers turn-based battle and has multiplayer up to 4 players. At its core, this is a gacha game through and through, so expect multiple currencies, a convoluted upgrade path, auto combat, loot boxes, tons of in-app purchases, and of course, a monthly subscription that locks ease of use behind a paywall. Heck, there's even a fast forward button so that people can grind with ease. We suppose if you enjoy gacha games or simply adore the Dragon Quest series, you may have some fun grinding through this game. And last but not least, Little Misfortune. It's a paid adventure game that also made its way from PC to Android. It's a narrative-based adventure where choices do matter. A creepy atmosphere is indeed part of the title's charm, which is why this isn't a game for children. The art is exceptional, the voice work is superb, and the story is worth experiencing. The game style, music, and dialogue are darkly humorous. Honestly, this is one of the more polished choose-your-own adventures on Android. The only downside is that apart from being expensive, the title can be beaten in just about 2 to 4 hours. So that was all for this list. Don't agree with us? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button if you like the video and subscribe to see more in the future. See you next time.